Hello, it is I'm Naps. We're gonna be playing a game that I feel guilty about having today. Um, Hi Chaos. Let us see how this stream goes. Um, in terms of notices, what do I have? Let's see. We've got a follower who should eventually pop up, hopefully. It usually takes a few seconds after I trigger it because it's not expecting me to do anything. Um, there we go. Thank you for the follow, Luke Hall. Yeah. So far we have 12 completed games. By the end of this stream, unless it goes tragically, we will have 13 because this game is supposedly 1.5 hours long. At most, people have done it in less than an hour. It's probably the only reason we're going to go slow, probably, is because the console is slow, because we're playing on the PlayStation 2 for the first time in several streams. If I just have a look, if I filter, if I search PlayStation, let's filter by PlayStation 2. I don't think we'll have played this since Cat in the Hat. I can't think of a scenario where we would have used the PlayStation. So we haven't played on PlayStation since September, and that's the 5th of September when we finished Cat in the Hat, so it's been a while. I wanted to make sure we were using the PlayStation 2 more, because I've got several games that I'd like to play on there. We're starting with this one that I think much money was spent on this game by my grandparents, and it's not worth a lot of money, really. It was probably just not easy to access at that point in time. It's probably a lot easier to get now. No idea how much was spent, but I think it was more than it was worth. So we're playing it today to just see how bad it actually is, and plus to get a bit more value out of a game that was probably spent too much money on. Hence the title of the stream. The title of the stream kind of gives all that is necessary to say. So yeah, we're gonna be heading on over. It took me a little while to work out how to set up the PlayStation because I had to got the Switch set up. But no, I've worked it out. So yeah, I'm gonna be switching my ability to hear onto the thing. There we go. You should be able to hear that as well, I hope. Maybe. It's a subtle noise. Right. So we're gonna be playing this game. I'm gonna switch my ability to see. Hopefully it was the right one. I did, I switched to the right one first try. Excellent. Now, the context behind why I wanted this game and it was on my wish list and why so much money was spent on it was that there was a PC game that we had that was on like a CD that had these characters in it, and I liked that game, so I was like, I wonder if there's any other games with these characters, and I found one and I put it on my list and it was bought for me. And beyond that moment, I think that my wish list was curated somewhat to make sure a similar event didn't occur. Game using autosave feature, excellent. Wow, really? This is gonna be such a thrilling experience. Wow, are we ready to start the game? Right, new adventure. What's ranking? Okay. New adventure. Wowie. Oh no, something bad must have happened. It's really getting us straight in. It's a very graphically intense game. Very, story rich. Currently in the middle of editing, and if I ever say something along the lines of, I want to get into editing, that's not me, I'm possessed, send help, right?
What are they doing?
Just watch the large robot. He's trying to drill a mine in Celesta. Look at those pipes. They come from all four sides of the nature reserve to provide him with energy.
So that must mean they're trying to destroy the reserve.
It'll never work! What is this mess? Smash must work faster to find what I'm seeking in the heart of Celesta. Now, just what is happening? I'm not surprised that nobody's working in the mines!
Watch out! He's really too strong.
I've an idea. If we stop these four supplies, his energy will trickle away, and then we could make him stop.
You're right. We'll go home now. I'll bring back my things and we'll put a stop to these energy thieves. Hey, what's wrong then?
I must have damaged one of my wings when I fell. I won't be able to take you back. Although, I could try. Shortcut.
I think they didn't want to have to animate another scene. The game audio is pretty quiet. Okay, hang on. Let me
Go on, Adiboo. There's no time to waste.
How's
Run to the
that?
house and get the aero scoot and your walkie-talkie.
Have a look at your radar to make sure you don't get lost.
Don't worry,
Down
Adiboo.
there is our radar screen.
Thank you,
We use it as a
Adiboo.
map to see
Thank
where we are.
you.
The white arrow is me.
Yes, I know.
Blinking bits show where we've got to go. Up there are the controls you've got to use to play. For example, just now, you can see how to help me move about. Give it a try and see.
Wow.
Go on, Adiboo. There's no time to waste. Run to the house and get the aero scoot and your walkie-talkie.
As I say, although I could very well enter this into the speedrun, which I might, I don't know, maybe. Because I'm guaranteed 4th
Here
place.
we are, back at my house. Up there is the action button.
Thank you,
That
Adiboo.
means we can do something special. Give it a try.
Thank you,
It'll certainly
Adiboo.
help us.
Thank you, Adiboo. In we go.
Yes, the walkie-talkie.
Hello, Adiboo. Do you hear me? We'll also need the aero scoot.
Excellent. Thanks to the walkie-talkie, we can stay in touch with Bisbee. And then, once the aeroscoot's ready, it'll take us to the far corners of the Earth.
Right. There's that monster thing that I don't remember the name of.
And here's my aeroscoot. It's a miniature car.
Perfect. You're ready to head into the nature reserve. Meet me at the volcano.
This game really just there is no sense of intelligence expected of the people in this game.
If you're in a bit of a jam, go ahead and press the button that's blinking up there.
His eyebrows
It's
are
the help
wild.
button.
This is going to be a very painful thing. It is only... It's nostalgic in a sense. I have played through... This is another one of the games where I have played through the entirety of the game before. And that shows that it was immensely easy.
Bisbee! Bisbee!
All right then. I've made you a map of the nature reserve. Here, take it and go as quickly as you can to stop the forest robot. And best of luck.
Here we go!
Wow, off we go. Wow. No energy, Thieves, save data present. Do you wish to say create a save file? Of course. Most games on the PlayStation 2 run better if you don't. But whatever. We'll save it there. Why not? Wowee. Oh wow. He's having too much fun. He's here to stop the world ending or something. I don't know. There's a nature reserve that's dying or something. This is a whole like green. There's a very green agenda in this game.
Right then, let's go and catch that big phony. Otherwise he'll steal all the forest's energy. I only hope it's not too late. Right, now it's time for a bit of sport. When an
Yes.
obstacle gets in our
Adiboo,
way,
shut up.
press the jump button. You know, the one that's blinking up there. Yeah,
I
yes.
get the
that
premise.
gives us
The
points.
premise of a platform game, Adiboo. Wowee.
A blue marshmallow. Yeah. Oh, we're trapped. But actually, if I throw this box against the door, that should do it. Hang on, I'll have a go. All right, I'm off. Heavy, eh?
I missed the thing. No. 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 Don't know why that cloud's supporting our weight, but okay. I did it. W.
So that's what's here.
This is supposed to be a secret. Right.
Yeah. ice on the ground. Perhaps if we throw a box, it'll... heavy, eh?
Wow, I love this secret area.
We can't get past.
Don't be so defeatist, Adiboo.
Bisbee, there's a sort of seesaw, but we don't know what to do. Could you give us a hand? Pop, what are you doing here? Yahoo! Woo! Yes! Thanks, Pup. Thanks, Bisbee.
Don't know what Bisbee did, but okay. Don't know what Bisbee is either. If I remember, I don't remember Bisbee in like the in the game I played prior to this one. I felt like Bisbee was new, but Pop and that thing in the window earlier were familiar to me. This is going to be a very tedious game, and not in the way that Cat in the Hat is fun. Petition to rename the stream
Heavy,
Naps is Unimpressed.
You've got to shatter the floor with this indestructible box. Go on then. Throw it on the ground. We can't get past. We can't get past.
Do I have to come back? It's gotta be like the end of the level. So it wouldn't let me go into the water.
There we are. We found the robot.
Oh my, that's the robot we've got to murder.
Quickly. Oh, he's getting away.
I'd just like to make sure you know that we're on a different level now. We're now, there's a 2-player option? No thanks, I don't have friends. I do have 2 controllers actually. Just to get some random person here and... Wowie.
Right then. We're in the Aeroscoot. We've got
Really?
to learn how to drive it quickly before the robot gets here.
Yeah, explain it in excruciating detail, Adiboo.
Super!
Wow.
Let's give that one a try as well. Goodness, it's as if you were born to drive this.
Goodness.
We're well prepared to catch that big phony. Oh my, there he is. Quick, we can't let
Yeah,
him get away.
quick.
Watch out, don't let him lose us. Here we come, scrap heap. Uh-oh.
This game is very patronizing to my ability. I give it the benefit of the doubt that this is the second level.
It's incredible. We didn't touch a single.
Thank you, Adiboo. Incredible that I managed to drive well. Oh, without a license. Wow.
Mind the ears. We're nearly there.
Really?
Mind the ears.
Ah, I missed one. Ah, that's annoying. Means I have to do this infuriating trip again.
We've nearly got him.
Ooh.
We've nearly got him.
Really?
It's incredible. We didn't touch a single obstacle.
Mm-hmm.
What on earth is that? Mind the ears.
This is getting gradually more difficult,
Whoa, very good.
but like difficult. Like not difficult, but more difficult, you know?
Mind the ears.
Game is going to... Okay, I missed another one. It's gonna drive me insane.
Afraid, aren't you? You big phony.
This is the kind of game... It's not gonna make me collect all of them again, is it? I don't think so. It's almost over. It's almost over. That. Yeah, I literally missed those two. Okay. Oh my. Let me just do something. Ugh. It was painful, you got that right. I've renamed the stream as requested. I felt like it was a valid thing to do. Oh, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Okay. Now we have a boss battle, guys. Wow. Once this boss battle's over, we're a quarter of the way through the game, by the way. Well, kind of. There's a few more in that right branch. But essentially a quarter of the
We're
way.
in the robot's lair now. This is where he destroys the forest's wood. Have a look at that reservoir up there. We'll make it fall down on his head. This be
Violent.
something that to distract robots, all you've got to do is make them dance. Let's chuck
Right.
some musical boxes at him. That should do it.
Okay. Law?
Oh dear. Looks as if one's not enough. Oh dear. That seems to be working. Keep it up.
Oh, you avoided my attack. Oh, whoopsie.
Lovely. The path is clear. We can get to the wheel that controls the reservoir. We've got to turn
Yes.
it as quickly as possible.
I think
to
the
fill
time
up
is of the
reservoir. And then it'll
essence,
fall on that big
Adiboo.
pony. Right.
And presumably
let's go.
you too. It's not gonna let me do all of it in one go, is it? It is gonna let me do it all in one go. there's stages to this.
Mind the head.
That's it. You look way too happy about that violent activity. That's the first quarter of the game done.
I will not allow this to happen! I'll have all my robots attack the nature reserve!
Just a cartoonishly evil villain. My goodness. There's no point going back until we're able to go in the water. I feel that surprisingly, this game actually seems to have some level of replayability once you've got through the game to get the rest of the magical orbs of nature, I guess.
Hey! You gave him a thorough walloping, that big phony. Now,
Those butterflies
you've got
just
to go
in
into the
place.
underground tunnels now.
Just fixed.
But I'm
It's just...
afraid you're no longer alone, so I'd rather you have something to defend yourselves with, just in case. Go to the seed tree and bring me back whatever falls from it.
Right, Chief.
Alright.
Up to the seed tree.
What put him in charge? I don't know the Adiboo law. I can't change the camera, but okay.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah. Press the action button to begin harvesting them.
Okay, Adiboo.
It's simple. When a seed falls, help me get right under it.
Okay, Adiboo. Excuse me one moment. Would have paused the stream, but that is effort. So I'll be right back. Don't mind me. Right, where were we? Don't think missing a fuse is gonna do any bad.
Oh, there we are.
I mean, it's gonna affect the speed at which we complete the game, but so is just the tedium.
Hey, hey, hop.
It's finding this too enjoyable. This is such a tedious task, and he's just kind of that he's here for it. Surely that's enough. There we go.
Super. We've got enough.
Really?
Perfect, perfect. Come and see me
He's
quickly.
not very
I've
far
got a
away,
surprise.
why? Off we go. Hello, Pup, I think was your name.
Yeah, yeah.
The lovely suction cup puppy.
Bisbee, Bisbee! Look! Ha ha! We got loads of them!
And now, watch this. Careful.
Wow!
I've just turned them into surprising seeds. The robots are going to have quite a surprise.
Surprising seeds are presents with a twist. They deactivate robots. We're not going to give up now, are we?
My God. Okay, off we go. Wow, I love reusing animation.
Yay!
Wow. Yeah, this is one of the only games that like actually uses like on its box like the art from the game. They're using the models on the box, I feel.
We've got to find the robot who's stealing the energy from the stones of Celesta. Off we go!
Yeah, off we go indeed. Please don't tutorial me too much this time.
This is it. A robot. Shh. Press the action button.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoopsie, whoopsie. This level looks a bit longer than the last one. It's based on the number of... Oh no. Right.
So that's what's here.
We missed some stuff. We missed some stuff. The likelihood was that we were gonna have to come back again anyway. Companion cube. Well, at least it's pretty good game to learn with. Yeah, this definitely wasn't my first game. And then
How on earth can
the
we
monster's
get
gonna
across
appear.
this? Hello, Bisbee.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh, thanks anyway, Bert.
But
Yeah.
right. Gotta need this for something, right? Yeah, that would have been really painful if I didn't pick it up earlier.
forgotten something? Look here, a key. If you ask me, it opens a door that's the same color.
Wow.
Shall we try it?
We have already tried it, Adiboo. I get the point, game. Ah, this is an experience for sure. I was thinking maybe they put something down there. They did not. I don't think that that's a platform you can step on up there. But I may be proven wrong. No, that wasn't what I told you to do. This is a much more painful game than I expected. Maybe the fact I remember it as a painful game, it is just a... Well, I don't remember it as a... What, do I? Is that how I remember it? Not... I mean... I remember it being easy, I guess. Oh well. Do I even care about completing it 100%? Probably not. It's the wrong way.
We've got to get a key.
Yes, Adiboo. Throw. Right, because that wasn't already in my vision. Not ideal. Oh well, don't care. Very much expecting it to want me to bring this with me. Can I get up there? No, I was right. I struggle to believe that anyone can be so ignorant to how games work that the general demographic that they're going for needs to be taught in such excruciating detail. I guess this isn't targeted at even the age that I got it at. That confused the game. Okay. Oh, whoopsie.
Caught red-handed. Power drills right in your midst.
It's a 3. Oh yeah, I know that, but what does that really mean anyway?
Aero Scoot.
The point of this is not to have fun. The point of it is to add value to the game. I believe that every British pound spent should be equivalent to a British hour spent on the game. Anyway, we're almost halfway through the game. I'm probably not going to go back for the things I missed. Unless there's some kind of incentive law.
Apparently the robot's a bit angry. He's put obstacles everywhere.
Apparently,
Aero Scoot, we can break through.
apparently the robot's a
We
bit
can put off
angry.
so easily. Get right in front of the obstacle and press the action button. That should be enough to break through it.
We've got guns now. Oh.
You're the best co-pilot of all. Oh, watch out. There's the robot. Off we go. Quickly, we've got to catch him. No sense trying to escape, you big phony.
Let's just get as many of these as we can. That's our objective. I believe I've gone through this game and gotten all of the orbs before. The orbs as a collectible, it feels very Cat in the Hat-ish. It's probably more of a of the era, you know.
You big phony.
But in terms of a lore perspective, maybe we should remember that. It's probably worth looking into the Adiboo lore, if such a thing is truly existent.
No sense trying to escape, you big phony.
So they really didn't record many lines for this game, did they? Just the essential ones. A couple for background noise.
No sense trying to escape, you big phony.
Don't know what consequence that has.
No sense trying to escape, you big phony.
Love that the robot set traps, apparently, but has come back to the beginning to make sure that we can follow them. I feel like I must have missed one there. Never mind, I didn't miss
trying
any.
to escape, you big phony.
Got every single one. The weird thing about this game is that it comes with the demos for Spyro A Hero's Tale and Crash to Insanity. It just seems so odd to me. Why would you... Because both of those games I'd rather play than this, and I have both of them. I don't think they're both with me. Spyro games are quite important to me. I want to play through the Crash games and the Spyro games, I think, on stream. It's just a question of how. Both Spyro and Crash games got the first 3 games put in a remastered trilogy game. It's a question of whether I go back to the original material.
We'll do the same thing we did with the other robot. Do you remember?
I do remember.
Fill up the reservoir and make it fall on Big Phony's head. This robot looks a bit more clever than the other one. I think we should throw a box at him that's the same colour as the door. Let's give it a try to see. That seems to be working. Keep it up. That seems to be working. Keep it up.
Such a very good boss battle.
Well, you're a clever one, aren't you? Quickly, while he's still wriggling about, let's go and turn the wheel to
Yeah, you're
fill
really
the
wasting
reservoir.
time here, Adiboo. Is it gonna stop me halfway this time? No. Really? Okay.
Take that, you tin can! Hoo-hoo! Yahoo!
You're doing so well. You're doing so well, Adiboo. Considering I didn't start for maybe the first 15 minutes of the stream, that means we've spent 3/4 of an hour. And we're halfway. And in fairness, people have done it in an hour, but that means that we're on trajectory for an hour and a half for the whole game. I did take a break out to give my flatmates Switch controllers.
Oh, you two are really out of this world, aren't you? That robot wasn't expecting such a fab team. Okay, I know the crater is full of ditches and holes that can trap you. Oh, there's something else you need. I won't say anything more. Just go and see the fireflies in the cave.
Okay.
And we're off!
Hello. What was it? That. Is that a sheep? Right. Do I have to interact with
Play with the
this?
fireflies, press the action button.
Yes. You have to stop me.
That's something. The fireflies take the shape of buttons on your controller. Press the right button. That's it! There you go! That's it! That's it! Wow! What a display! That's it! Yes! Wow! What a display!
Wowie.
Oh! The fireflies are staying with us.
Okay. You've got the fireflies, so now come and meet me at the volcano.
It's so demonic.
Woohoo! You've made yourself some new friends. You'll see, when you jump, the fireflies will help you to go a bit further.
Super! Thanks, Bisbee.
Right.
Excellent. All you've got to do is hold the jump button down a bit, and the fireflies help me jump further. I feel as light as air. All right, we're going to
My
have fun.
goodness.
Off to the crater.
I would say that I'd play Stardew Valley after this game, but I think I just need to chill after this. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, but I'm glad I have, I think. I thought this was going to be more fun. I'm just going to headcanon that Adiboo could be less annoying, but is passive-aggressive on purpose. I mean, it seems accurate to me. Right, we're over halfway through the game now, in theory. Seeing this cutscene for the third and almost final time. We're in the penultimate. Well, I'm assuming we're not going to see that again after we go for the fourth time. Going into some lava. Is this some geothermal stuff? I don't know. I feel like that would...
Bisbee told me this robot uses the volcano's lava to make energy.
Yes.
I wonder how he stands the heat. Quick, let's go and catch him.
This feels like the wrong message, but okay. So basically we can glide now, like Spyro. Right. I was interested to see whether it was necessary to do that. I saw that.
So that's what's here. Yeah. Oh well, all right. Yeah, yeah.
Seems like a...
So that's what's here.
interesting.
It's locked.
Yeah, I saw the key. I think.
Yeah.
As long as we get through the game, I don't care about 100%ing this. Adiboo getting like a dart to throw it and then walking away. Because Adiboo does not have a health system.
It's going to be difficult to get past this. Oh,
Who's gonna
if
save us
only
this
Bert
time?
were here. Bert!
I feel like Pop appears when we're calling for Bert. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Tell me, Pup. This rock's a bit heavy for you, don't you think? Okay, you're the best. Of course, I taught you everything you know, eh?
Obnoxious, man.
There's something we're missing here.
Really? I don't think we can actually hope to get that back up. No. Oh well. Maybe I don't need that after all. Probably not. Oh.
Oi, there he is.
I missed quite a lot there. It's not really geothermal energy then, is it?
Aeroscoot at the ready.
Now he's going to talk for an obnoxious amount of time, being like, "Whoa, we really gotta catch up to this guy. We should start going soon, in the next 10 to 15 hours, maybe." Then we're gonna have a boss battle that's gonna take another 5 seconds.
No matter how fast you go, you won't be able to shake us off. You have my word. Quickly, we've got to catch him.
Wow, that actually took some skill.
It's getting quite hot here.
Really? You're sailing on lava? Arguably, not even lava yet. Magma before it's lava, isn't it? Alright.
I should have brought my fan.
That'll do so much here, Adiboo.
One ice strawberry juice, please.
That didn't quite work.
It's getting quite hot here.
Really? Inside a volcano? I would never suspect such a thing.
I should have brought my fan.
Okay, Adiboo. Glad they redid some lines for this one though. Something I could deal with. Come back, you phony. Anymore.
It's getting quite hot here.
Really? One more to go. 1, 2, 3. Cool, we got them all again. This is the volcano factory. I think they're using the same model for the 3rd time. It feels like it's really going against sheer thermal energy here. I mean, I guess that's not what's happening. They seem, maybe, I don't know what how they're harnessing this energy. I presume they're burning the forest essentially. I don't know what the whole rock thing was about. I guess gathering. I guess you could kind of be like, maybe they're getting coal to burn that. But the only thing I can kind of get from lava is geothermal. So definitely a green agenda in this game. It's just a bit confusing. The general message is they're using the Earth's or the planet's
Lava reservoir
resources.
is up there. So, all we've got to do is make it overflow. Oh, how bizarre! There's no box this time. I think that if we stay on the coloured areas, boxes will appear. Try going on the area that's the same colour as the door.
Alright. That's the blue one, isn't it? That's the blue one. This is the blue one.
Oh, a box! Got him! Mind your boat, scrap heap! Got him!
This looked like reds to me. Yeah. Oh, you're running.
Yes!
around me. You're a bit trapped there, aren't you? Well, that didn't work out, did it?
Yes! Well, you're a
Wow.
clever one, aren't you? Quickly, while he's still wriggling about, let's go and turn the wheel.
Thank you,
Fill the
Adiboo.
reservoir.
I really don't need you to tell me that for the third time. I feel like this is a timed thing. It's just it was not expecting you to manage to get it done in one go. I don't think I always did. It's not difficult.
Adios, you old scrap heap. Wahey!
Wow.
Oh.
That's way too dilute. I don't like that. Off we go across the waterfall, I guess. Couple more missions than usual. So happy to be killing a dancing robot. Indeed. As would you.
Well done! You're on the right track. As far as I know, your next destination is underwater. You'll need some special equipment to get there. To start with, you'll need to collect a bamboo stick from the island on the lake.
To the island? All right then. Let's find the dinghy first. To get into the dinghy, press the... Hey,
I've got it.
are we going in the dinghy?
Yes.
Have a look up there to see how to steer the dinghy.
Mhm.
First, you've got to turn the dinghy so that my back is towards the direction you want to go. Then, keep going in that direction and I'll move.
Wow. This is such a weird game.
There's the island. Right, head for the dock. Oh,
Good.
look! Bamboo! It's grown quite fast. Let's go and get this famous bamboo, the big... Yahoo!
Wow.
Yes! We've got the bamboo!
Really?
That's it! Wonderful! Get the dinghy and meet me at the volcano.
Wow.
I'd really like to know what Bisbee's going to do with this bamboo. Another DIY project that only he understands. Let's go and meet him at the volcano. going in the dinghy?
No.
Hey,
No.
are we going in the dinghy?
The button's way too sensitive.
Hey, Bisbee!
Excellent work. Here's the snorkel. Now you've got what you need to swim underwater.
So with this snorkel, I'll literally be able to breathe underwater? Really?
I know he's doing it on purpose.
Bisbee, you're excellent. I'm ready for the waterfalls now.
I want to know how this tunnel works. It seems to just take him wherever he needs to go. It's always the same. Why couldn't they just have 4 different places where we meet? Oh well. What I do remember about this game is I feel like this game's ending is dissatisfying. If I remember correctly. But yeah, off we go on the final leg of the journey. Lore. If I didn't get an extension on my essay, I probably wouldn't have been streaming today.
From what Bisbee
Well,
says,
certainly.
that's the last energy-stealing robot. He steals Celesta's water, that one does.
So this is.
Apparently, he wears a life belt round his waist. He must look ridiculous.
It made the decision for me because it was a concern that I'd be wasting time by streaming. When I could be doing the essay due on Tuesday. But now it's no longer due on Tuesday. It's due. Actually, I haven't really. So if we're on the 12th today, it's due on the 19th, which is a week today. Now it's due on the 4th. 31 days in March. That's an additional 12 days plus 4, 16 days. It's over. I've been given over 2 weeks more to write that essay. That's just, there's something odd about that, but it kind of makes sense. So we do have a holiday coming up, so I suppose some of that is going to be time off potentially for lecturers, or I don't know. They might have time off marking. No idea. Maybe that's why they've been so generous, but... Alright, it's clouds. Clouds are not very easy to see because they don't cast shadows. There's no way of knowing that that's what's coming up. There are really only 2 types of enemies in this game.
Pop! Pop! Another huge rock!
This time, yeah, this time
Oh
it's...
no! Not Bert! Oh dear. Thanks, Bert. I do hope he hasn't hurt himself too badly.
I'm not familiar enough with the Thor. It's a bit,
Yeah.
I'm missing loads, but I really don't care. Adiboo is not incentivizing me to do well.
Oh my!
Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I got a bit more there. Let me go back up actually.
Yeah.
Let's get this last bit. Those like big yellow ones look like they should be worth more, but they're worth the same amount. It's really odd. It looks like they meant for them to be worth more, but they forgot to put that game mechanic in place. They're really stuffing them into this level. You can only carry one at a time. What do we need after this? Yellow.
Yeah.
Then we need blue. Can we still get up? Yes. That's quite good. Oh, we can literally just... okay. Adiboo is quickly going to become a villain in this, in the lore, isn't he? I'm thinking if we're going to start doing species analysis during streams, or during lore streams, I'm wondering whether I do maybe I pick 3 that maybe could work. And then get voting on it? I don't know. Put that in the Discord. There are some that
Just super.
there are some games that just won't need it.
There's our thief.
They're not being particularly efficient about this, are they? This is hydropower.
Operation Aeroscoot.
Is that even... I mean... Whether we'll reach B, we probably lots of the games probably don't need, because we can get a lot of the information about games online. So it probably doesn't mean we'd be going into that game in particular. In the case of Cat in the Hat, it's probably going to be on my first list of suggestions in which to vote on. We'd probably just be like fast forwarding through footage of the game.
Hey, you! Tin Can! Be careful. If I catch you, I'll take your life belt. Watch out! Don't let him lose us. Full speed ahead!
There are very few redeeming factors about this game.
Hey,
Oh, I missed
you got your
some.
swimming cap.
Oh wow. There is no consequences for actions in this game.
Ooh, my head! Oh dear! All this water's just about making me thirsty.
Really? Missed another one? That was okay. I mean, it's still not difficult. But it's harder than the first one was. We missed 3 in total. To be honest, I thought we missed more. If they put it in a dentist office, I'll be occupied for a while. Yeah. It's like, time can be put into this game. But like, honestly, you might be waiting in the dentist office for longer than this game would take to finish. Probably not, but if it's like a particularly busy day and let's say you missed your appointment or whatever and they're saying, well, we can get you in later, but you're gonna have to wait a while, and they have this game.
Here we are. We've reached the water reserve. Let's take care of this reservoir then. First, you've got to make some boxes on the black area. There, in the middle.
Oh,
You
it's
see
blue,
it?
but
Go
okay.
on, give it a try.
I love that they're trying to make this harder.
Well done.
I take it, I have
Now
to take
bring
it.
the box into the area
Yep.
that's the same colour as the door.
Well, this is gonna be
Hey, you'll-
painful.
The box is coloured now. Got him.
Yeah, well, It's just because of how long it takes to do this. Thankfully, it's only taken 3 in
It's
the
really
past.
better that way, isn't it? Got him! It's really better that way, isn't it?
Come on.
Well, you're a clever one, aren't you? Quickly, while he's still wriggling about, let's go and turn the wheel to build
Yes.
the reservoir.
You gonna stop us this time? Nope.
You wanted water, you big tin barrel? Here's some! Yahoo!
To be honest, I might just add all of the Adiboo characters just because.
But I must tell you, this turn of events has got me worried. The enormous robot Smash is not your ordinary robot.
Bisbee, I have to go now. We're going to get cut off.
I'm going to crush you. Like this spider. Yeah!
Oh yeah, there are so few characters in this game that I might just list them all on the spreadsheet. Sometimes I miss some out, like big casts like Red Dead, and gradually add them as they become significant, or in the case of the Dodo game, I listed 3 characters.
There we go. We'll be able to deactivate Smash.
Smash!
Uh-oh. He's behind you.
He's behind you,
Oh,
actually.
we're not going very quickly. Try driving on the blue arrows to see what happens.
Really?
Yeah! They make us go faster. Quickly! You've got to use the blue arrows so he doesn't catch us.
Speed
What on
bumps.
earth is that? Ah!
I wonder, have they added consequences for our actions?
It's getting complicated.
Complicated.
Not bad. These obstacles are slowing us down.
Really? Oh, I missed one. Oh well. Missed another one because I went slightly too fast. It's fine, we're almost at the end. There we are. love always getting it fairly accurate. Okay, I think this is no, this isn't. No, we've got one more and then it's the last one, so we've got two more. Two more to go, I think. This no, what is this? Oh no, this is the last one, sorry.
Oh my goodness! It's enormous, this factory. Bisbee told me it was. We've got to sort out how to get Smash into the compression chamber. Oh, there's a magnet. If we destroy the lamps on Smash's head, we could use the magnet on him and get him onto the conveyor belt down there.
Wow.
Let's try to immobilize Smash. Bisbee suggested using levers. Right, have a go. And watch out, as Smash is after us. Watch out, Smash! Here we are!
It's Smash! His name is Smash!
Smash! This world isn't big enough for the both of us! Those levers must be there for a reason. Those levers must... You've got to get Smash to walk... Excellent! He can't move for the moment. Let's use marshmallows to jump on his head. Excellent! He can't move for the moment. Let's use marshmallows to jump on his head. Hey! What a bravo!
There we
Now do
go.
it again. You've only 3 lamps left. This isn't what we need to do to win. Well done! Clever thing!
Clever thing referring to who?
And 2! There we go! Go on! Just one more! You old pile of pots and pans! Nice work! The worst is over. Now we've got to get Smash onto the conveyor belt behind us. Let's try the magnet. To use it on Smash, move until we're just over him, and then press the action button.
Off we go.
Excellent! Now let's go backwards towards the conveyor belt.
To change things up a little bit for the final battle.
Bon voyage!
Bye bye, Smash. These things clearly have a level of sentience, but off we go. This is the disappointing ending.
You may have got Smash, but me. Ha! You'll never get me. You'll never get me.
Oh, a success. It was a success. Excellent, excellent. Oh. Oh.
Well then, what on earth do you eat, Bertie? You all right?
Uh, right. This game was very difficult to beat. I can't. I saw that appearing, but I actually can't hear it, which I realized would be problematic. But I shall do the big stretch. Ugh. What I deserve for beating the game in less than 2 hours. Wow. Yeah, I can just like select what. If I go back here, what happens? And don't forget that there's a community reward that you can contribute to.
Oh, that squirrel is a bit of a prankster.
Right.
Shall we press the action button just to see what happens? If you press the...
It's gonna make me do that game again, isn't it?
Yeah! There are
What?
bonuses everywhere! Grab them!
Right.
Quickly!
Why is it giving me such a specific amount of time? This, I'm not, oh, right. No, no. That's enough. I'm satisfied. I'm more than satisfied. We're not proceeding with that. That was an experience. It's one that is now over, as far as I'm concerned. We're at 6,000. Nice. Oh, see, I couldn't see those notifications about the contributions from my phone, so I apologize for I'm just gonna gonna remove myself from that now. That was something. So that's Adiboo, and yeah, that was that. And I forgot to mention it, but Motor and Muffin are here. No, I'm gonna call it there. Um, I'm gonna let that stand on its own. I could do Stardew Valley, but I just I this was enough. Let me find someone to raid, and then we'll call it a day. Do you think there's anyone else who has ever streamed this game? Are there any videos of this game? No. Wow. Okay. Um, See if we can get someone on The Sims 4 or something. I don't think Twitch allows this game's target demographic on the platform. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I I'm done looking and I've settled on someone. Um Raids. Alright. There we are. Everyone have fun watching The Sims. I've been Nat. And I might be back soon. I might not. I don't know. But next time we'll be playing... Supralands. And see how far we get in that. So yeah. Okay. Bye bye.